spitting classics, automatics. I'm a fly crew from a maggot. I'm addicted like an addict, living lavish. I'ma keep eating the cornbread and cabbage. I'm getting fatter, mix the dough and making batter. What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking? What's happening, man? It's your boy Boss Busy in the building, man. I'm your gracious host. And today is Thursday, man. Told y'all we was gonna do get it off your goddamn chest. All bullshit aside, man. If K-Money wouldn't have goddamn called me, boy, I was in here getting to work on that music, man. But I'm here. So I'm a little late. Said I was gonna start at 9, but hey, better late than never. Never. That's what they say, don't it? What's happening, people? How y'all doing, man? Let me hit this chat up, man. See who we got in the building, man. I am going live off of Facebook and YouTube. Because that's how we do it on Get It Off Your Chest. Because everybody got something to get off their chest. So tonight, it don't matter if it's your wife, your husband, your kids, your job, your fucking boss, any damn thing. Why the fuck did Trump let them people? I'm bullshit. We can talk about all that. Get it off your chest, man. Don't matter. Don't matter. Your side piece acting up, popping up to the house and shit. Get it off your chest. Tell that bitch to stay home. Nah, I'm bullshit, man. So I'm gonna try to stay tuned on both platforms. So K-Money, Uncle Charles, my mods, they my people. Y'all keep me straight. Y'all point them out, let me know. So with that being said, before I even hit the goddamn chat, ladies and gentlemen, this is my dog, Sammy Sam. What's going on, bro?
What's happening? What's happening, man?
Man, I am cool. And what's good with you?
Man, I was fine till yesterday. You know what I mean? To the state of the nation, bro.
Yeah. I mean, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me reintroduce you, man. This is the author who has a new book dropping. And he done got pre-copies, and I ain't got mine yet, but I want one.
I got it. First one, it's already dropped. It's already dropped, bro.
It dropped?
It's out.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon.
But go ahead and talk to the people about that first, and then you can get the other shit off the chest.
Well, you know, I wrote a book of poetry about my life through poetry. I always said I had a way with words. Everybody thought I should do this. It's been two decades too late. You know what I mean? So when I wrote it and I self-published, but you know, I got Christian Faith to get on board, and they got on board. They got distribution company on board, and they like what they read, and you know, and a year later, here I am putting it out.
Hey, I remember, man. I remember when you first started, you was putting your poems all over Facebook, and you was like, man, I was like, man, you need to publish this shit. You said, I'm working on it. And you did it, bro. You did it.
Yeah, I had to get things copywritten, and you know, and now I'm studying to be a copyright, so I could do my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
salute. Go ahead and get it off your chest, bro.
I want to know what the book is about. It's about every. Feel me?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, my bad. You know, my old tricky phone, man. Yeah, man, but on a serious tip, the state of a nation got me all messed up, man. I mean, how could this man was, the New York Times said he's equivalent to Mussolini and Hitler, Donald Trump. You feel me? The New York Times said that. It ain't out of my mouth. It's from the New York Times, bro. And he could say the word, and this group of people just gonna go do what they do with no repercussions.
None.
You feel me? 4 casualties, okay. How many thousands upon people? if that have been of us, of melanin skin,
Yes.
could have been thousands of dead people.
Yes.
And then many more thousands incarcerated.
Preach.
It's just sick, man. It's sick as hell, man, because, you know, I'm watching Sports Center and Kendrick Perkins. You know how big Perk is?
Yeah.
He was like, man, I was pacing my house, making sure my kids were safe. You know, that hit me home. He's like, man, I couldn't sleep. He said, I'm sickened by this. It was always a nation divided. Now we more divided. You feel me? And man, I felt, and I took that to heart, man. And I started thinking about some things, you know. I mean, it's just crazy, man. How do I know what my neighbor thinking? You feel me? I'm out here in the burbs, you know what I'm saying? And it's not many of me. It's not many of me out here. You feel me? But you know what, man? It's sick, bro. That's all I can say. This man has so much power, and he can't afford. He like losing is just not in his vocabulary. And I understand motivation, but that's way past motivation. That's dictatorship and this domestic terrorism, man. Listen, man, what they did was treason. It was terrorism at its best finest, and it's right here in our land. It was the best example of white privilege. It was given to you yesterday.
Absolutely.
If you didn't see it, then you know it is what it is. My girl Money.
K Money's in the building, people.
Hey,
and she got on her old Let's Rap t-shirt.
Let's rap, y'all. Hey, my brothers.
I just took off my Body to Beat shirt. Matter of fact, I wore it today.
Listen, y'all, I just wanted to say shout out to everybody that came over. I love y'all for showing my brother some support. My brother, I love my get it off your chest, man. Let's rap. My brother Sammy does poetry. We are family. And about Trump and what happened. This is what y'all talking about, right? That's like what happened? What happened? Like what? Why? My question is this. How did they get in there? You've got black people marching in the streets. And there's tons of cops around them. They ain't doing nothing but march with signs. But here you have a whole bunch of people storming a government building and no police are around. I'm dumbfounded.
Talk to us, Sam. I'm going to let you handle that, Sammy.
Donald Trump has mad power in his word. I'm going to tell you that. He has a group of people that are sickened because the country's blue. You feel me? And that man say go, they go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You notice, but you notice soon as he said what he said when he preached what he preached, he got in his little thing and went back to the White House, in his carriage and went back to the White House. You know, he sat down and watched this unfold, probably laughing. His boy Pence in there. You see what I'm saying? His boy McCollum in there. All these people that had his back, his biggest supporters was in that room in danger.
Wow.
This man don't care about
his
nothing but
biggest supporters. He wanted, listen, all I could say is my jaw's dropping. That's all. But I just came up here to say, hey, I promise you, boss man, I will come up on camera. Because you know me, I don't go on camera. But I did it for you, my brother. I love you, my brother.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to go back and do my job now.
I appreciate you. One love,
Love you, Sammy. Love y'all. I'm out.
Love you.
Bye. Okay, bye.
That was my sister.
Man, I ain't come on here. Listen, I ain't come on here to plug my book, man, but thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. The more people know about it, the more people might be interested in it. You know what I mean? I'm on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, I'm about to talk to you personally about something.
Hey, if you get a moment, I know you probably can't drop a link in my chat because you're not a mod, but if you can inbox me or inbox K the link of where we can find this book, we definitely will drop it, man, because it's family over here, bro. I'm going to support you 100%.
Yeah, I could drop it in the chat. I mean, if y'all want to look at it in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can drop links. I thought moderators are the only people that can drop links. So you can try it. If not, that's why I said inbox it to me, inbox the link to me or K Money, and we'll put it in the chat.
Okay. That's what I'm doing. I'm inboxing you.
Okay. All right, bet. And I'll definitely put it in the chat, man, because, man, you've been supporting Body to Beat Global for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody that came over for K Money page too, man. I got love for everybody that support the movement. But yeah, drop that in there, man.
Damn, what happened?
What you mean? What happened? You disappeared. That's what happened. I got somebody else in the building. Look like it's the homie. It's the homie YJ. I don't know what happened, Sammy. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. Just sitting up, my day off. Likewise,
Yeah.
like you, sitting up in his lab, man. Just I was probably gonna fall back, man. Just see what you had to say. I didn't know what direction you was going in, so I'm gonna just float off what you got up.
Yeah. Well, right now we doing get it off your chest, man, and allowing people to get anything off their chest. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? My homie Sammy Sam, what you see him on the screen now, he was just talking about what happened in DC yesterday.
What's up with it, bro?
What's happening?
Yeah, you see, I had to take the author, my shit, YJ the author. I just pulled up his YJ today since we got a real author in the building. I said, man, let me go.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, go get that. Go get that. Emotional driven. I'm telling you. You'll like it.
Yeah, dude is a dope. He do poetry like no other, man. And
oh yeah.
He's solid, he real, and I only fuck with the real. So
you got a channel you can plug or what's up?
No, I ain't got none of that hooked up yet. My marketing team trying to get some things up for me, man. And I'm letting them, since they paid, to do what they got to do for me. You know what I'm saying? So right now the book's out on Barnes & Nobles and Amazon.com. It's called Emotionally Driven by Samuel McCaster, man. And that's all you got to plug in and it'll pop right up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Salute to you, man.
I thought I put it in the chat, but I guess I didn't.
That's why I said I don't think you can drop links in here.
Yeah.
You got a mod.
You know what he could do? He could drop the link in the back chat. And then you copy it up.
Oh, he damn sure did.
I did that in the back chat.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
But it only got your name, and I don't know if this is a link, bro. But
no, I don't have no link. I just dropped my name in the title of the book.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I ain't got no link to it yet.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I might be working backwards, but you know me, man. It'll happen. It happened the way it's supposed to, man. I'm just blessed, man. I'm ecstatic to see my face on a book, man, and to see my words immortalized on paper, bro. That's like, I know how you feel about your music. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way about my writing. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the real, man. That's all I can say.
So So the people just need to go to Barnes and Nobles, you said Amazon, and type in that title that I just put in the link, and they should be able to find it, right?
Yeah, it should be under poetry,
They probably Google it. Probably Google it, pop right up, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know yet. I ain't do it yet.
I'm definitely gonna do it in a second.
Yeah.
When that plays. Matter of fact, I tell you what, y'all stay right there. I'm gonna go to some music, and while we playing this music, I'm gonna go look it up my damn self. So I'll be right back. We finna play something from the dog, Port City, man. This shit is called Ugly. In DC, it got ugly.
Is ugly, and it's basically I'm describing like all like the gutter shit that's around me. You know what I'm saying? The ghetto, the hood. You know what I mean? That late night savage like shit you gotta live. You know what I mean? To survive. But the flip side of it is that it's actually beautiful if you step back and look at it. You know what I mean? Because niggas are adapting. What's your perspective? What's your POV? How you see shit? I see the world through GoPro vision, surrounded by crack pipes, bloody syringes. I'm so used to these hazardous ass conditions. You either getting it or getting got, that's how we living. We boil our bath water in the same pot we pissing. God body tatted up with hieroglyphics. I was masked up way before social distance. I'm comfortable with any ghetto treacherous trenches. Our hunger got the best of us, so we poison pitches. They turn God to dog, this is backwards, isn't it? I must evolve, but they love my ignorance. My thoughts are ugly, my mind is menacing. Traumatized using hip-hop as my therapist. You know what I'm saying? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so, you know what I'm saying? Some people might say it's ugly, but niggas that's used to it, they love it, you know what I mean? I dream in color, I'm from with drama thicker than peanut butter. Running with stick-up kids, bunch of greedy fuckers. Money makers cannibalistic, start eating each other. Life's a burning bitch, we fucking her with no rubber. It's ugly, pockets swelling up like wet lumber. What goes up must come down, again we meet each other. Pouring liquor for lost loved ones that's floating above us. I'm from the gutter, duct tape on 38, and rusted box cutters. The streets are jungle, I'm going 8. Survival tactics keep me alive amongst snakes. I'm not a goon or a gangster, but they can't relate. I'm just a ghetto survivor, what the struggle makes. From a broken home, my upbringing wasn't great. I was left alone, the streets took my parents' place. I would play songs and close my eyes and escape. Meditate and self-medicate, playing double dutch with police yellow tape. Predator, or you pray, trapped in hell, it's padlocks on pearly gates. Pisces on Libra, fish scale we weigh. We all crabs in buckets, money is obey. I don't just fucking rap, I live what I say. We tussle with death, it's like MMA. Your lifespan cut short when you live in this way. A nigga with an attitude, I'm the new O'Shea. YJ, Dr. Dre, ugly. You damn right, my past ain't pretty. I used to stretch yayo with BC and goodies. Sweat and blood stains embedded in my hoodie. From the school of hard knocks, a lot of pussies play hooky. Niggas died behind ice grilling. This shit I seen bone chillin'. I'm the product of drug dealing. My talent is God-given. I'm numb, so fuck feelings. I motivate cop killings. A beautiful ending for ugly beginnings. Hideous, offensive, unpleasant to any sense. A stain, the ugly truth. This ugly life.
So, yes, sir. Let me bring my brothers back on real quick. That was ugly by the homie Port City. BSM representing, man. Mafia. Y'all know what it is, man. So I did find it. It is on Amazon. I just dropped the link. K-Money dropped the link as well. Emotionally Driven, man. I'm going to purchase it as soon as this live is over, man.
Hey, you know, I'm coming home in February, man, so I'll come sign that for you. You feel me?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna try to set up a book sign at Joe Muggs or something up there, man, and to get my people back home. You feel me? Anybody that buy the book or buys it straight from me, and I just send me your address, and I send you the book signed. And, you know, we cash app or do something.
Okay. Okay. That's a bet. YJ, man, you got something you want to get off your chest, bro?
I mean, man, I'm not, you know, I really like on my channel, I don't really speak on politics too much and all that because I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of really don't like speaking on it because a lot of people probably won't like my perspective on things. It really is because I'm on some like, I don't give a fuck type shit. Like when it comes to that shit, and I know you like,
Yeah.
and I already know I talked to you behind the scenes before, so you know how I kind of feel about a lot of things. So yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna just bounce. I'm gonna let y'all handle that, man, and I'll chime in if I feel need be, you know.
And it definitely don't have to just be about politics. That's just what, you know, Sammy Sam brought up, which is crazy because I definitely was gonna bring this shit up. So
oh yeah, I mean it's definitely what I will say is like everybody we gotta admit that this shit is something that like when have we seen this happen before? Like when was it when when the last time some shit like that happened? Like where you got a president inciting some shit like that at the Capitol, telling them to do shit like that.
1874 the last time that happened.
Exactly. So it's definitely it's one for the history books and for real, it's like 2020, man. It just rolled over into 2021 and it's still going. So it's like, you know,
man, 2020 just put on the wig and said I'm 2021, dog. You know what? But I was blessed in 2022. Don't let you know, there's a lot of hardship, pain, or whatever. But I got a lot of blessings in 2020. So I'm gonna roll with that in 2021, man. It's how you look at things, man.
Right.
But my thing is not about politics, yo. What I said about Trump is not about politics. I just said it was treason. And I don't talk politics because everybody got an opinion. That shit only excites people. Now, I was talking about Trump being Mussolini and damn Hitler. And that's what the New York Times said he is. And how this man got power over people just through his word. You feel what I'm saying? That's some Hitler shit, y'all. That's some dictatorship right there, man.
Not nobody to blame but the citizens of America who voted this dumbass in the goddamn seat.
But you know they silenced them on social media, right? Now, the only thing I got against them silencing him is taking away his First Amendment right that we so happily have. Now, what to say that they can't shut us down in an instant with our First Amendment right? That's the only thing I got against them shutting them down, but I'm glad they did. But who's to say they won't shut Biden down or whoever else down in power? Kamala Harris or Abrams, Stacey Abrams, or anybody that's trying to make a movement, who's to say they won't silence them on social media? So, I mean, for one, they're taking away their First Amendment right. That's the only thing political I want to say. Everything else is talking about that dictator that just started that bullshit.
Hey, I feel you. I don't really talk politics myself, but I think that was something that, you know, it should be addressed, and we'll leave it at that. But it is what it is. And just to the chat, man, I'm looking at your comments now. That's why I'm putting them on the screen to acknowledge, to let you know I do see them, and I appreciate everything that you're saying, and also I appreciate you for being here. But also the fact that I got these guys up here don't mean that you cannot come up here. I can fit 6 people on the screen at any
Hey, I just gotta say, man, I hate to cut you off, man. I gotta say salute to Cupcake Professor Joy, man, because that's a lady who, you know, all them platinum nirvanas that we've been doing, all the Buddhist tracks I've been doing. She's the lady who does the vocals on those when it comes to reading the Dhammapada and reading the verses and all that. So I got to give a big shout out to Cupcake.
Yeah, Cupcake is a real nice, sweet woman, man. She's solid and she real. I fucks with Cupcake the long way. I'm definitely waiting on my song. Me and her and What City got together, but we waiting on her. YJ. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, it's a network, man. There's been a lot of things, good things built, man, through the network. That's what I'm gonna call it, man. The network, man, nationwide network, because it's been lovely. So got something in the works
for definitely bringing us together. Because you know what I'm saying, I would have never knew you if it wasn't for K Money.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely.
But we gonna get into some more music, man.
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get out from backstage, man, and let you do your thing. I'm still gonna be in the chat though.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Let some more people come on, man.
Congratulations, bro.
Salute. You too, YJ.
It's a Crucial KB.
That's how you plug a book, you know, no damn controversy.
You a lame and it's plain to see, and being real ain't hard to be. Y'all niggas is not G. I was raised in the streets for real, so hard we writing some pills. Y'all niggas is not G. Did time, never told on the soul, but y'all niggas really talk like some hoes. Y'all niggas is not G. Got a problem, nigga, bring it to me, but y'all soft like a pillow and sheets. Y'all niggas is not G. House born, but I'm Wick Town raised. Got a problem with a nigga, you can say it to my face. I ain't never back down or ran from no nigga. Get it straight, nigga, like some all white liquor. You ain't never been tough without your bitch ass crew. And I ain't never seen a nigga out here cooler than crew. I keep a couple bad bitches down and do what it do. And Crucial K on top like I slept on the roof. I'm getting money out the ass while you claiming you be. I'm slanging D to your bra while you claiming you G. If you ain't never did time, how you claiming you street? These niggas running shit down like an ass with some feet. 5'10" with the soul of the elephant. cheat. I'm going in like a dough with no extra release. You got change on your lips cause your talk is cheap. And y'all sucker niggas hoes just like I thought you would be. You a lame and it's plain to see. And being real ain't hard to be. Y'all niggas is not G. I was raised in the streets for real. So hard we writing some pills. Y'all niggas is not G. Did time, never told on the soul. But y'all niggas really talk like some hoes. Y'all niggas is not G. Got a problem, nigga, bring it to me. But y'all soft like a pillow in sheets. Y'all niggas is not G.
Hell with the scale and you know it. I hit the streets and started trapping, ripped the mic and started rapping. Nothing knew what you doing, I done did it, dog. Adding up these Browns, acts about me round the city, dog. Talking about the streets, but you ain't never even seen the block. Sertafino, squeeze the Glock, you faking, boy, you need to stop. You go by what you heard, you never seen it with your own now. I been here forever, I been getting it for a long time. Listen to you, hold about what you doing, who you fooling. Don't holler when you see me, keep it cool and keep it moving. I heard you when I lane, you dropping names, I can't be fucking with you. Scared to do your time, did the crime, but wanna tell on niggas. Say you got a problem, let me know. Bring it to my door. Pillar talking, hating on the low. Laughing with them hoes, you faking extra lame. That's two things I never be. Ain't nothing about you, G. I don't believe the shit you telling me.
You a lame and it's plain to see. And being real ain't hard to be. Y'all niggas is not G. I was raised in the streets for real. So hard we writing some pills. Y'all niggas is not G. Did time, never told on the soul. But y'all niggas really talk like some hoes. Y'all niggas is not G. Got a problem, nigga, bring it to me. But y'all soft like a pillow in sheets. Y'all niggas is not G.
So that was my dog, Crucial K. He actually dropped that song in 2016.
I know he made beats.
Yeah, he dib and dab just like you do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But we just brought Miss Christine in the building. What's going on, Christine?
What's up, boss man? How you doing?
Man, we coolin', man. What's going on with you?
I'm an angry black woman right about now. I've got to get this off of my chest.
Speak.
Well, yesterday I got really angry because of the lack of police officers. The lack, not having the National Guard there, whomever they needed there. Just the lack of not having enough security around the building pissed me off, because I thought about when you go and look at some of NFAC formations, they got everybody and their uncles there to protect. What happened yesterday? No, I know what happened yesterday. Stupid to dumb told those people to stand down. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off the way we are treated. And we as black people sit back and we see how we're treated, and we still cannot unify.
Tell me why you think it's like that. What's the biggest issue?
I think the biggest issue is, how can I put this? And a lot of us don't like to see another person do good, or someone else do good, or do better than what they're doing. That has been a disease with black people. That's a disease.
Yes. Preach.
And that's why we can't unify. And I don't understand why people don't uplift and support. I mean, when you're talking about a black organization standing up for you, this means everybody. We're black. Like they say, be black first. Be black. Just be black. And we cannot unify.
Do you see what Uncle Charles just dropped in the chat? I got it on the screen. He said it's up in DC. It's up to Trump to call the National Guard.
And exactly, Charles, he didn't do it. that I said stupid to dumb knew what he was doing.
Stupid to Don. I like that name.
He knew exactly what he was doing. Yes, it's up to Trump, Charles. I understand that. And he didn't want to call them in.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but you got a little static in your line. I don't know if you want to bounce off and come right back, but it's like really, really static. Staticky. I didn't know if it was me or you know what I'm saying, but YJ actually heard it as well.
Okay. Is it still static? And I go out and come back in.
Yeah, it's static, and I don't want you to be sounding like a robot, because that's what it almost sounds like.
Okay, I'm gonna go out.
All right.
Yeah, she go out and come back in. It should be straight.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't want to interrupt her while she was talking, but yeah, I heard it as well.
She is speaking truth, though. I mean, you know, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta understand, like, if he caused the ruckus, like, you think he was gonna try to stop it? Hell no. I mean, he did the shit intentionally.
They fighting for him. He not gonna stop somebody that's fighting for him. You know.
Mm-hmm. How many more days he got in there? To the 21st, ain't it?
Something like that. When they come to the whole George Floyd protesters, they was savages and everything under the book. But then when they come to his protesters, he like, let them motherfuckers in, goddamn it. Open the door.
For real. Deborah Hall says fear is one issue. Deb, can you elaborate? I'm assuming you're talking about what Christine was talking about. And Christine is back. Speak to us.
Okay. Is that better? And you know, I was looking at how the police officers, they really wasn't trying to hold those people back. I know they were outnumbered, but just think if we could get together and do that, how powerful it would be.
It's back again. Are you in a bad area? Because you came in crystal clear.
Yeah, it was clear at first. It probably clear up after a minute. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
But go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I just sound like a robot, right?
Yeah, that's all.
It's just a little choppy. I don't know about robot. It's just chopping up a little bit. But we can hear what you're saying, though.
Okay. As I was saying, the officers and stuff, they was outnumbered. I understand that, but I didn't see them trying to really, really fight against them. As a matter of fact, it looked like they were escorting them inside of the building.
Yeah.
And what happened to the whole, you know how they make the whole line and they be wearing the shields and out, like what happened to that? What happened to that same energy, like where they create the whole line where you can't even get across?
I'm gonna tell you what happened to that. They were not black.
Exactly. There's no other way around it.
They were not black.
No way around, honey. Because you got to realize, I think Sammy said earlier that they silenced Trump on social media shit. They did the same thing to goddamn Grandmaster Jay. You know what I'm saying?
There was no cause to silence Jay, but I can see it. I can see them silencing what's his name? Do Funky Trump. He needed to be silenced because of the stuff that he was spewing on the social media. So, he needed to be silenced. But as far as Jay is concerned, the charge they have on him had nothing to do with his speaking on social media. Now, those are just trumped up charges.
What are because I didn't really follow. I remember whenever I went to one of K Money streams when she was talking about when I guess he was locked up and he was about to get out, or he had just got out or something like that. But what did they say that he did, or what were the charges that they had said? Because I'm kind of new to.
Okay, he has two cases. He had state, he's fighting state, and he's fighting federal. simply because he took his gun. His weapon has a flashlight on it.
Right.
He was only looking up at the building through his flashlight, trying to see who was there. I don't blame him because he was doing his walkthrough the day before the formation. And there's a lot of kill boxes there. And then on top of that, you had Angry Vikings talking about they was going to come there as well. And then Jay is now you know he is a public figure. And
Right.
the man had been threatened. So why wouldn't he, if you see something moving, you know, it wasn't like he was pointing to shoot. He was pointing to see who was up there.
They knew that. They knew that.
They knew that. If they wanted to get him, or they felt like he was doing that to shoot somebody or point his weapon or get violent, they would have locked him up then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got somebody else. Oh, look like I got somebody else that might just join. Hold on. Let's see who this is. I'm not mistaken. Look like somebody else might have just joined us. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. I might be. Yeah, look like somebody else is in this corner. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to add you.
Said 14,000 people were arrested in the BLM marches. 60 yesterday.
Yeah, that's what Kate Cupcake said. There we go. I knew somebody else was down there. I'm looking like somebody's down there. How you doing?
Hello, family. What's going on?
I'm good. I'm sorry. You was ducked down up under my screen. I'm saying like somebody down there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How you doing?
I've been contemplating on jumping on with y'all. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why is the family so upset about something that was destined to happen anyway.
I feel you on that.
This ain't got nothing to do with us. This is their fight.
So sit back and eat some popcorn and watch their ass go crazy, huh?
Please. Exactly.
I'm not really upset about what they did or what happened to them. It didn't. What I mean is how they were treated. How they treat us.
Christine, it's getting worse right now, sweetheart. Like, we definitely can't hear you now. I don't know. I hate to keep asking you to go off, but we can't even understand what you're saying now.
Yeah, it got worse.
You can. How about now?
I understand what the sister talking about. You know, if it was us, it'd have been bloodshed, a bloodbath. Yes. Okay, I understand that. But like I said, this ain't our fight. This is between them. What they say, black on black, that's what it is. You know, I mean, we are a spiritual people anyway. It's always been about us. It's gonna always be about us. Anytime they say it on the news, if it was black, they even admitting it themselves. If it was black people, you know, it would have been a bloodbath. We ain't gotta say nothing. We done did our part. It's just time for us to stick together and do what we gotta do as a people.
I can understand exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from too. But and you're right. And what angers me is that we cannot. It doesn't seem like it's going to be possible for us to stick together. That is why I am so upset.
You said it don't feel like we're gonna be possible to what?
It doesn't seem possible. You know, why can't we stick together?
True. We don't stick together.
That's the issue with me.
They stuck together.
We need to stick together. That's why
that was a prime example of how they stick together.
Exactly.
But we don't have that spirit though.
Yeah,
we go crazy and tear shit up because of wrongs that they've done to us. Okay, they fighting for power. We fight for justice. We ain't never had no power. All we had is a lot of emotionalism. But it's not really our fault. It's that we just don't know who we are as a people. We are the strongest people on the earth. We were made that way by the Most High.
But it kind of like it boils down to the culture that we have now, where that's not, you know, certain people have cultures where it's instilled in them that they like, you know, when it comes to the Jewish, how they are, when it comes to Mexicans, how they are, when it comes to valuing family and all of that. Like certain things like that we lack in. So of course it's gonna be like seem like we not sticking together because that's not the culture and the environment that we been brought up in, you know.
That's what happened to us when they separated. Sorry, I'm gonna jump in here. See, we weren't brought up like that. They separated us from way back, so that's what we're used to, the division, right? I just came up real quick.
After we know my thing, and salute to you, K Money. I think this is the first time me actually being on the panel with you. So what's good? What's popping? You know.
What's popping, my brother?
But
and
yeah,
Cynthia G, my sister.
Crystal.
I mean Crystal. Sorry.
That's all right, sis.
I had you and Christina because I got something to get off my chest with my girl Christina in a minute. But go on ahead, Jay. Why, Jay?
But what you were saying, like we were separated and all that, but at a certain point, I'm like, when it comes to like restitching that family core and those values, like how do we go about that? Like, you know, or when do we get to the point where we can't use that as a crutch? You see what I'm saying?
But at the same time, they're still separating our families because they're putting our brothers in jail, in prisons. So it's not really coming together. It can't, you know, they're still in prisons. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We got to get rid of the bootlickers, man, first and foremost.
Thank you.
Well, if you allow me, it was prophesied that this would happen to this people.
Yeah, facts.
If you ever read the book, it was prophesied in Deuteronomy chapter 28, that this will happen to this people. It's from beginning to end. And like Grandmaster Jay say, we're gonna have to make an exodus up out of here. It's gonna happen.
So let me ask you, Ben, that you just stated that if this was actually prophesied to happen, it's like, I know we all was born with free will. What is it that we can do about this? We can't stop it if it was prophesied to happen, right?
Exactly. This is the sign. This is the sign of the time. Everything that's happening was meant to happen. See, when you get in the book and you are taught, it's like you can see the future before it even happened. But see, we weren't taught. We were taught religion. Okay, we weren't taught who we were, who we really are. It's a conspiracy. It really is. This is the biggest secret ever. We all say we kings and queens and all that, but we are truly the children of the Most High.
Absolutely.
But we don't know that because we've never been taught that. We've just been taught religion and other people's religion, not our own. Yeah. So this is why we're going through the things that we're going through now. It's like we're going through the fire right now. Yeah. We're going through the fire. We getting polished up, and we getting tried, but it's prophesied that we're gonna come out on the end on top. So the thing is to remember is that everything that's going on is we are the center of everything that's going on. But we're gonna come out on top at the end.
I want to pause right there.
Go ahead.
I want to give Christina a chance to respond, but I want to go to a song. Being we talking about this, when we come back, I want to allow Christina to have an opportunity to respond to what you said because y'all don't go nowhere. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna play one song.
I'm going.
All righty.
It's a pandemic. It's worse than Corona.
Work hard. Be somebody. Be something more than what you see in the mirror. Let the world be your mirror.
Another trend. Instead of glorifying the evil, help your brother win. Shit, I'm sick of seeing what we now defend. What we used to call lame niggas jumping in. Like you the devil's friend. Need to tuck that shovel in. Cause that grave that you digging, niggas helping him. It ain't no wealth in sin. Go ahead and mail it in. Cause I'ma defend this melanin skin I'm in. The clever you is, the better the man you is. Instead of a bid, why don't you take care of your kids? I guess you ain't noticed that we losing, friend. Try picking up a book and read it through the end. Can't let the news tell you who you is. Cause they just make us out of fools and we just let them win. That pussy Trump or the devil's friend. But guess who let him in? It was us in the end. If you ever pay attention, it seems like we glorify the bullshit. We praise all the evil shit that's being done to us, whether it's done to us on a racist standpoint or it's done to us by us. You feel what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't realize how much power we have to change what we see. The wind starts in your mind, but it's not a breeze. Proper planning and belief and take you to your dream. And what you think is what you really see. So negative thoughts gon' bring negativity. We living in these last days, ain't the time that you play. We gotta knock down these barricades. But we say we want better days. But take your mind off the bullshit like who got on the better J's. Take some time and try to meditate. We in the hole, you gotta know. If it's a God and it's a better way. And them haters, just let them hate. If you in favor, they can't escape. We all got a day to fade. Respect your blood, like my jeans is a plate. I'm full of soul, keep my food on my plate. Can't be a fool, cause it's rude when they awake. And the Jakes at your plate and put that light in your face. Now you might have missed that. But that light should have been turned on a long time ago, bro. But we so focused on the wrong shit. Shit that don't do us no good, mean us no good. You shouldn't be competing with nobody with the same color skin that you have, you feel me? Because we already up against the 8 ball. You feel what I'm saying? It's time we open up our eyes, man. Off.
Body to be global. And we ain't playing with you.
All right, so that was my jam. I love that song. Definitely a salute to the NFAC, but it was called Jeans of Soul. Like now, Christine, it looks like somebody might have dropped off. Hold on, let me look, make sure. Everybody here, I assume. Hold on, let me double check. All right. So, Christine, we're gonna let you go ahead and respond to what was said.
Yeah. I agree with Crystal what she said. But my thing is, there comes a time we're gonna have to fight because, like she say, we are the center, and their fight like yesterday, they are fighting to stay in power. And the reason why they want to stay in power is to keep their feet on our necks. And as far as I read the Bible, well, let's put it this way, I used to read it a lot. But you know that old saying, you know, faith without works is no good, right?
Yeah.
So it means we could pray all day long, but we got to put work in it. Now, there's going to come a time we're going to have to fight. We pray to have that strength. We pray so y'all can continue to walk with us, to shield us, but we have got to get together and fight. We just can't lay back and say, this is their fight. Yes, it is. What they fighting for, what they fighting about, it's us. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Or do anybody agree to agree for?
No, I'm listening. Go ahead. I was just making sure I don't like interrupting nobody, and I seen she fell off. I'm trying to add her back.
Yeah. So I get what she said.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was pretty much finished, but I was responding back to what she was saying. And like I said, what she was saying was absolutely right. But there's gonna come a time when doors may get kicked in, shortage of food. We gotta learn how to survive, and we need to learn how to survive together. You know, and we got our families, but there's gonna come a time where we all need to get together. And if we need to get out of here, we're gonna get out here together.
Okay.
And we don't, and you know, like I said, everybody's not.
There, nothing but chopping up right now.
Yeah, you chopping up.
Yeah, you're chopping up real bad.
How about that?
Damn, man.
We hear you, but you chopping up real bad.
No, it's not better, sister. Drop down, come back up.
Try to drop down and come back again.
I don't know. Is the stream straight?
Yeah, I mean we hear everybody else.
Oh, okay. Because I'm seeing my chat say chat disconnected. I don't.
Nah, you good. I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at everybody. Anybody can respond if they want to what she just stated.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to drop down, y'all. I just wanted to get into Christine. I had to get it off my chest. She's my co-host, and she didn't show up. I was only joking. I wanted to get at her, you know. I want to thank Crystal G. I love you, my sister. I want to thank you, brothers, for the wonderful music.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all
Good talking
provide
to
for us, my channel, because, you know, I'm bang with y'all. But I got to go down. I got to be a moderator, so I'm gone. And plus, cheers. I'm out.
Cheers, goddammit. Cheers. All right, Kay. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sorry. You wasn't even finished talking. But
did she get done? Is she?
Yeah, she was done. Hold on. Yeah, she was done. I think she dropped down and she's gonna try to come back. Let me make sure she ain't here. Hold on. But if you want to go ahead and respond, let me see if I think she might be here now.
Okay. Well, yeah. What I was saying is, you know, this they fight. This ain't our fight. You know, I mean, when I sat there and looked, I was amazed. I was amazed at what was happening, but you know, it was kind of funny to me.
Yeah, at first when she brought it up and said she was disappointed, I was thinking on the scale of us as, you know, United States citizens. I wasn't looking at it the way you looked at it, you know what I'm saying? As far as like we Black America they shitted on us so many times. Well, fuck them, let them embarrass themselves. So I can understand what you're saying.
Right. Because at the end of the day, we U.S. citizens. That's what we are. When it comes to, you can say we African American and say we this and that, but what we are, when it comes down to it, we are U.S. citizens. So
absolutely. Christine, how you sounding over there?
I don't know about that now. Is that better?
Are you on a computer or on a phone? I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm on my phone. And,
are you on data? Or are you on Wi-Fi?
I'm on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
You don't sound like this on K Money page.
No, I don't. And I'm surprised it's doing it now. I wonder what it is. Do I need K Money? Well, look, I think I'm gonna listen to you guys, but am I still talking?
Yes.
Okay.
When,
I'm just gonna.
when this live process later on tonight, you're here for yourself.
Okay. Well, look, before I go, my favorite song is Train to Go.
Okay, couldn't even hear what you said.
We didn't hear what you said.
I'd say my favorite song is Train to Go.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. But hopefully, we can get it back on later on. If not, we'll try to fix it at another time. We got to get the show rolling, keep it moving.
And I'm kind of curious because I see in the chat someone say it's our fight. They were selling out, like saying it is our fight. And I kind of want to ask Crystal, what makes you say? Because I've been basically kind of agreeing with Crystal on everything except for the whole the religious aspect of it, because I don't really do the whole religion like that. But I'm agreeing with everything else. But I wanted to ask you what, Crystal, what are the reasons why you say this isn't our fight?
Yeah. Because let me see.
Hey, YJ, turn your YouTube off in the background, bro.
Well, for one,
somebody got YouTube on in the background.
Well, for one, I've been watching the news, and I've been seeing certain people, try to make it seem like it's about Black people voting for Joe Biden, and which Joe Biden ain't no better than Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's no better than Trump. That's my opinion.
He's not.
Other people may think so, but his track record proves that.
I mean, I ain't even vote, so
neither did I. But the thing
because I don't feel it make them difference. Whoever in there is, it's just.
I feel like they throwing us. I feel like I've been when somebody say it's because Black people voted for Biden and all this and all. That's why they acting up. They not acting up because of Biden. They not acting up because of Black folks. It's not our fight. It's their fight. They fighting for power. It's the Republicans against the Democrats, not the Black folks. Because we don't run nothing. We ain't never ran nothing in this country. It's not our fight. It's their fight.
Continue. My fault.
That's all right. It's their fight. We should let them have it. And may the best man win. That's how I look at it.
Well, we got Legend in the building, man. Legend done jumped on. Let's see what the Legend got to say on the topic. What's going on, cousin?
Am I echoing, first of all?
No, you great.
Okay, cool. So I presume that we're talking about this madness from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so I think it's just pretty ironic that these people would be acting up just like how Crystal said about control of power, when amazingly 4 years ago when it came out that Trump had the Russia probe and had the election rigged, that it wasn't a problem and everything was good to go. Now all of a sudden when this man went straight up clear as day, it's some bullshit. You don't want to admit this shit because guess what? There's too many people that's tired of the fuckery and that want to change an economic structure. And now that you got that shit going on, they're looking at, Biden finna make this shit happen. Let's make sure he don't get the chance. Let's make sure he don't get the case. We got to fuck this up. Now we got all this type of shit happening. Bro, you ain't finna get us like that, bro. Even though it is their fight for control of power, it's still going to impact us as a people in society because it's supposed to be our wages, our family that's supposed to benefit off of these health cares and how we supposed to make our living every day. It's just a whole bunch of fuck shit, but I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a whole gang of niggas run up in that crib, boy. We would have got our asses blasted right there from the fucking start. You see these niggas walking them and escorting them into their motherfucking offices and shit. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all can sit y'all ass down there. What kind of shit is that, bro? If that ain't clear injustice like a motherfucker and just playing the other side of the coin, boy, I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. Like real shit, bro. That shit got me hot as fuck, bro. Like this is why niggas act like quote unquote what they don't want to see, animals, bro. Because when we get targeted for the bullshit, it's fine to them. But when we feel some type of way, we being whiny about this shit, bro. But when it's them, give them a fucking pass. You pretty much told these niggas to go in the fucking office and let the fuck loose. And guess what? We love y'all. Nothing ain't gonna happen to y'all. We ain't gonna arrest y'all. Y'all not going to jail. Y'all take y'all ass home and we'll make sure y'all family good, bro. What kind of shit is that when you came out on Twitter talking about niggas like that do some shit to fucking monuments, gonna get 10 years? Man, that's some wrong shit, bro. Don't get me started, bro. I ain't even smoke yet, bro. Ah, damn, boy. This shit got me hot. I got 6 daughters and I ain't got time for this shit because you ain't finna get me and mine. My wife too, boy. I ain't with the shit. I ain't with the shit, boy. No. I'm just sorry. I'm an angry black man. I need my weed.
You know, the crazy thing. Go ahead, Kristen. Crystal, my fault.
This is the year of exposure.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting exposed now. From the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. Everybody's finding out who's who.
But we already knew that, though.
Yeah, true. But they can't lie about it.
True.
They can't lie about it. So.
The thing about it is what makes it seem so obvious is, for one, when Trump, got elected, a lot of people said they like Trump because he's honest and straightforward. Even though he said, I don't fucking like y'all, I wish y'all go back to another country. You know what I'm saying?
And actually, I heard that's a lot of black people that I heard say that same thing. Like, we know what Trump is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just respect him for just because he say what he feel or whatnot.
Arrogance.
That's not a reason to like a fucking idiot.
Arrogance. I mean, he flat out with who he is. I mean, I see where the respect could come from that because he's more honest. He's bluntly honest about every fucking thing, but at the same time, he a fucking dickhead about it. He don't give a fuck about your feelings and emotions. He don't give a fuck who you fucking hurt, bro. Like real shit. So
my thing, like, the reason why I kind of detached from it all is because, like, I don't understand. Like, when we see, as a people, when we see blatant racism, I understand the uproar, but I don't get it, if that makes sense. Probably don't make sense, but I don't get it because it's like, what do we expect? Like, when we see them do this and do that and be honest, like, you see that blatant racism and it's just right there in your face, especially now with the social media era and everything being televised and people got cell phones and all this. I mean, when I see it, it just doesn't, like, it hits different because it's like I'm almost numb to it. Like, it's almost to be expected. So I kind of don't understand the uproar when we see this blatant racism in our face.
I mean, at the same time, I understand where you're going because it's been going on for so long, but
we're tired of it.
You get tired of this shit. You back a cat up in the goddamn corner, man, they're going to fucking come out fighting eventually, man. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, we got to do something about this shit, whether it's burn down buildings or not, but we got to do something. I don't know what the end result is. Like Crystal said, this is already something that was prophesied that was going to happen. So at the end of the day, how the fuck can you stop it?
And that's the $1 million question.
I don't think nobody got the answer to that damn question.
You band together. You band together. And I hate to say this, but regardless of if it's gonna take a few casualties along the way, as long as we got strength in numbers and we can show unison is gonna prosper over they bullshit, you can't stop that because the numbers are greater than the actions that's being presented, and sooner or later that's gonna outweigh it. So I feel like it's gonna take a process of a lot of aggression, especially from us as a people, showing we ain't going for the shit no more. We're not standing for the shit no more. If that means we gotta stop endorsing things that come from China, things that's made in USA, if it's just only made by black people and only black people, bro, we got to get on board with that shit. It's gonna take that shit across the board. And I know a lot of motherfuckers don't want to do that because they codependent on all these other accessories or items. But in reality, you don't need that shit when you can just look and really do your research and see who making the same shit. Not only that, it's gonna be at a cheaper price. Like people don't want to do that shit. They feel like if it ain't hot for everybody, we ain't gonna follow that wave. Come on, man. Like can't be that way as a nation.
And some of that when it,
hold on, go ahead, Christine. I think Christine. Damn, Crystal was gonna say something.
Crystal. Okay. Well, the thing is that everybody ain't gonna make it. You can't bring everybody into the program. They just not gonna go along with it. Right. You know. So, excuse me, I had sinus problem. But the ones that do get it, then we're just gonna have to work together. We can't. It's sad to say we can't save everybody.
Right.
But we have to keep our eyes on. We got to keep our eyes open to what's really going on and what's really important for us and our family. Okay. I'm a mother and a grandmother. Okay, and I'm going to war for man.
Stop lying. You ain't no grandmother.
I'm a grandma. I ain't gonna tell you how many, but I'm a grandmama. Yes, I am. Proud grandmama. But man, I mean, it's sad to say it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Absolutely.
Because these people that's coming into office, they don't care about us. They ain't trying to do nothing. They gonna be trying to take our guns away. Especially this right here. This is what these people did. They just gonna come down harder. They're gonna come down harder, and everybody gonna be a terrorist. If you move this way, oh hell no. We got to do something about that. They over there moving funny, you know.
Hey YJ, you had something you was gonna say, bro?
Oh man, I probably forgot. I was reading what Renee had said in the chat.
Well, definitely, I want to salute Cupcake. I wish you would come on the screen, Cupcake. But Professor Cupcake's in the building. Salute to you. I appreciate you for being here. But I just want to respond to what you just said, Legend. When you said it's just gonna have to be some casualties. That's one thing I think I heard Grandmaster Jay say. You know what I'm saying? Not in those words, but you know what I'm saying. You want everybody to come together, and you can't be scared. Right. And at the same point, you have people gonna step on the front line and sacrifice their life for some ungrateful niggas. And I ain't saying that in a bad way. I'm talking about us in general. You know what I'm saying? Who wanna go out there and lose their life? That's just like black people being in the white man army. I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you say we have to unite, come together and fight this war together. And some people gonna have to lose their life. Who the fuck want to sacrifice their life, bro?
And that's why I say we have to unite, because of the fact that it's a bigger cause to it, and you have to remove that selfishness. Just like you told me a while ago, remove expectations from man. You got to remove the expectations that people aren't going to do that, because of the fact that you got to be willing to look at the bigger picture. It ain't just about you. It ain't just for the fellow man. It's for your future bloodline and generations. And if you can't recognize that your future bloodline and generations is more important than you, then what the fuck you living for, bro?
I respect that. I respect that. But who's going to do that? Who like, you mean to tell me my life is worth losing for the future generation, and it's not a guarantee that shit gonna change?
Everybody ain't built to do that.
I ain't gonna even cut this shit with you, bro. When it come to me and mine, and every time I think about my bloodline and recognizing how close the shit just happened with Ahmad and how close that is to your house, bro, that shit can happen to my family. I'd be willing in a heartbeat to make that change and jump up there like that, because it's too close to home and it's too close to happening. I'd be willing to do that shit in a heartbeat because I know how real it is.
And I see a lot, and I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see what's going on in America. A lot of people talk, and I think that's what Grandmaster Jay. Enough of that fucking talk. If you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna protect mine. You step your ass here. I got several guns. I'll bust your ass, but it's just it's kind of different when you going out there fighting for, I ain't gonna say strangers, but I have to use that term, and you don't know if those strangers really for the cause. And that's how I see shit.
Another thing, man, I wanted to bring up, like when you was talking about just talking about Grandmaster Jay and the organizations and all that, because there's different, you know, you got ADOS with the whole, what's her name, Yvette Carnell, then like these different factions, but they're not as a whole, because at a certain point with the movement, there has to be, I guess, some type of leadership. And when I look at it, you see the whole ADOS, that's a thing. Then you got Tariq Nasheed and the whole FBA, and then the NFAC, and then you see was it Tariq coming out blasting the NFAC and blasting him, and then you see Yvette Carnell blasting on Tariq, and then you got all these different groups and organizations, and they all have a following. Like, I mean, thousands of people watch these people weekly, but when it comes to them as leaders, I guess, if you want to call them that, because I kind of, you know, but at what point will these different groups amass to build something that's bigger than just separate organizations? Like,
right.
Anybody want to respond to that?
Well, I've watched ADOS from the beginning, and you know, I'm down with Yvette Carnell and Tone Talks, all them. You know, they got a good thing going. But see, the thing is that we're scattered all over the world. We can't do it by ourselves. We need our rest of our people to come together, which is gonna happen in the end anyway. We're gonna all come together, and we're gonna have to do this thing here. See, like the book said, many are called, but few are chosen. See, it says that for a reason, because that's the way it is. Everybody's not gonna be on board, but you know what? We just gonna have to drag them along eventually. They ain't gonna have no choice to come along, because it's gonna get so hot that they're gonna be trying to figure out what we're gonna do. They're gonna be calling for Grandmaster Jay, the NFAC, and everybody else when it all go down, because it's gonna go down.
Yeah, it is.
We're at the brink right now. They fighting amongst each other. If they can't control themselves, what they gonna do for us? How they gonna protect us? We can't call nobody to come protect us. They can't even protect themselves. We have to do it ourselves. We have to follow the blueprint.
Absolutely.
I guess the reason why go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I guess the reason why I brought that up was because if you look at the numbers of all these groups, and then I named three: the ADOS, FBA, NFAC, but I didn't even, that not even to include the Nation of Islam. That's not even to include one more I'm forgetting, man. Damn. But you see what I'm saying? Like, these groups, they have a lot of people, and it's like, imagine if all of those were, if there was some sort of council or something, like a board of all of these groups, which where there would be some, like, we always talk about unity, but when it comes to unity, we can all unite under these different acronyms. But as far as one, then we got the, what is it, the NAACP is and all this. There are groups, and the Black Lives Matter, and like, just imagine if all of those were under one umbrella and have different factions, and they came under a council or a board. Like, how more effective that would be for the unity of people, like of Black people as a whole, I guess.
Right.
And what you're saying, YJ, it goes back to the proof. I think Christine brought it up earlier, and I'm talking to Christine for real this time. It's like, that's our problem in Black America, is the fact that we always are competing with another group when we have the same skin color. Exactly. Why do we have to compete with them? We should be competing against the goddamn enemy. So what you saying, YJ, makes a lot of sense. If I don't give a damn if there are several different groups, you got several different races in America. You do it all up under one umbrella, right?
And imagine
that when we try to.
What'd you say?
It's almost like we're different political parties.
Right.
And everybody fighting to be on top.
Right.
I got something to say. I got something for y'all. So, you know, I'm good for this shit with being devil's advocate, but this is just mind blowing because I done hit the blunt, right? So what if they already know about this? And it's all about timing. What if they already recognize that the strategy is we understand that we're not just fighting America, but we're fighting the world powers for dominance and establishment. So what if we need more of a self-implosion throughout different nations? Because this here was actually, and I hate to say this, but being realistic, this here was actually a win for us. Because you had one going here for us, what if you have that in other big places that have all these big bank backings? Then all of a sudden you see this type of controversy throughout the world, and then guess what? Who's in unison? Guess who's able to mobilize and then take control like they're supposed to? So it could be about timing. Right now might not be the best timing because where the strongest one is weak at, you might have a few friends that just might be big brothers that's ready to help you tag along, bro. Just saying. So just thought.
That's true.
Let me get some music. Y'all don't go nowhere. I got to keep the music going. I appreciate y'all for being here. I will be looking in the chat. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm going to play some more music. This right here is coming on my up and next coming fucking project called Inspired. This is Pain is Love. Y'all check this shit out.
Play that shit.
Play that shit, nigga.
Millie got waves, so you know the beat is lit.
What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down, 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 down. What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down, life. Gotta know the struggle's gonna come. Couple words of advice, just face them, pimp don't run. Even if you're sitting on that, even if the drama keep coming, take a look at yourself, analyze that. Maybe you can use some help. Sometimes you gotta lose yourself. Think about what's right, what's best. I don't think nobody likes stress. It's too much stress that can make you depressed. Recognize who in your corner. Show love, don't jump on them. Even if you're hotter than the goddamn sauna. The people that for life, you don't need no loner. That's a little free game and a bonus. The people they can change in the moment. Try dealing with a bitch that's phony. For the God, you gon' end up lonely. And all of that love that you want, you gon' be sad that it's over.
Millie got waves, so you know the beat is lit.
What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down, 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 What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down.
Sitting in the midst of the flame, no one else to blame. 360 with the bullshit, homie, you can miss me. Acting all horse and prissy, like a bitch. Straight G shit this here. This shit gon' break that fear. Set the record straight for the magistrate, right before the hate appears. Right before the rise of the sun, for the ebb and the flows of the seas, in between the changing of the seasons, so that you can't make believe. Then accept the truth for what it is. But confirmation and proof is how I live. For the proper position is how I give. Everything meaningful to the real. On the real, I'ma flow. I'ma sit like the spook that sat by the door. I'ma grow. My growth and development is evident, yo. Never on pause. Universal laws, know they cause and effects. Work with karma, know nature's mama. So through the drama, keep yourself in check.
What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down, 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 What goes around, it comes around. What go up must come down, 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 down.
Body to beat global. And And we ain't playing with you.
Oh, my fault. I keep forgetting about that. So that was Pain is Love featuring OG Cobb. I want to give you all the opportunity, man. I know YJ got a page, Legend got a page. Chris, do you have a YouTube page?
Yeah. I can't hardly.
Damn.
I think you were going to say you can't hardly hear us, and I see why, because you just fell off. But YJ, man, tell the people, what you got. You got anything coming up new, YJ, man?
Oh man, you already know, bro. I don't have nothing new coming, new song dropping, but we do, cause that Day One's track, man, I just put the finishing touches on it. Really not finishing, but I think it's finished. You know how that go. But so I'm probably gonna be sending that Day One's track to you, man. We got me on it, got Boss Blake, LA on it, Tone Space on it, Port City on it. So that's a movie, man. I think y'all gonna love that shit once I get it mixed down. So I'm gonna be sending it out tonight. So that should be out in a few days.
Oh, definitely. Hey, I can't wait to hear it, my brother. Hey, Legend, you want to let the people know about your page? Anything you want to let them know about you got coming up?
Oh yeah. You can subscribe to my YouTube page, Jeremy Matthews YouTube. Of course, I'm the black guy, obviously. BTB Music Group. Just put out a project, Legend of the Wild, on Boss Man Blake's birthday on October the 29th. And I got another project I'm working on now called the oh, my bad. Sorry. I do apologize, Uncle, sir. Forgive me. Anyway, I do got a new project I'm working on now called The Meticulous Heart. That's gonna be my last mixtape before I drop my album called Elevation. And I think y'all gonna love all of this shit on how it's gonna really go. I think The Meticulous Heart is gonna really give you an insight on how it really is to be a nigga living both sides of the coin, being a dog and being a real man and going through life experience. And I think y'all gonna love that joyous trip. So just be on the eye for that.
That's a dope title, man. Dope concept. Salute.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that for real.
Crystal, you got some plugs you want to put in, man? Ma'am, excuse me.
Well, I don't really. I have a YouTube channel, but it's not really active like that. I have a my Facebook is Zariah Bet Zion. As my Instagram as well, Zariah Bet Zion. I'm a Grandmaster J fan. Well, I ain't gonna say no fan. I'm a follower. Okay, I support the NFAC.
Word.
To the fullest. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just an ordinary girl. But I'm gonna try to get something cooking soon.
All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but I'm gonna keep up with you guys, and hey, I love to put my little input in, and I try to follow with the what's going on and stay up to date.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give each one of you an opportunity for your final thoughts on the topic. If you got anything else you want to touch on that you didn't have an opportunity to, I try not to go over an hour and a half because I know I ain't speaking to you all, but people don't have a long. Y'all know I ain't even gonna go there. But I'm gonna start with you, Chris. You got anything else you want to touch on the topic on?
Well, yeah, I just want my people to realize that we don't have to fight every battle. I believe in the Most High. He's fighting for us. Everything that's going on, we're the center of it anyway. And it's all they fighting for control to keep us. When they keeping us down, the whole purpose is to keep us down, because when we rise up as a people, it's gonna be time. This kingdom has to go. It's gonna have to pass away.
Right.
And we're gonna have to be put back up on our right place on this earth. And that's what they're fighting so hard for. To keep us down. But eventually we're gonna be put back where we need to be. You gotta have faith. You gotta learn, you gotta study, you gotta get I know a lot of people don't like religion, but it ain't religion. We just a spiritual people, period. Right. We gotta get in the book. That's our history. The Bible is a history book. It's not a religious book.
Absolutely.
It's a book about a people and his God, their God. And we've been taught different. They stole and whitewashed everything.
Exactly.
That's all I got. Exactly. Everything belongs to anyway.
Absolutely. Hey, you just spoke the real just then. All right, YJ, you got any final thoughts, bro?
Man, I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. Salute. Thanks for having me on. Salute to Legend. Salute Crystal. You know, I'm out, man. You know, good. Be on the lookout for the music. Don't hide from that community tab when this shit share out, man. Click it, cause it's coming.
All right, Legend.
Oh yeah, I mean, overall, how I feel about it, I'm not to piggyback off of Crystal, but she's pretty much right about that. I mean, it's gonna take a little while in the time before we start really seeing change, but I mean, we are the center of attention, and right now it's all about making sure that they don't see that it's really about control and oppression, but in reality, we ain't stupid no more. We know the game plan, so now we ready. We ready. We just waiting for them to act stupid. Because this time it ain't gonna be how it was 400 years ago. Niggas gonna start getting their ass bust back really nasty. But you know, that's another subject for itself. But that's my idea on this. You know how it is. For real.
Well,
It's in our blood.
Go ahead.
It's in our blood.
Well, I definitely want to thank everybody, all of you, Crystal, Legend, YJ, Kristen, K Money. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Share the link, man. We got to get this type of information out to our people, you know, whether they agree with us or not. You know what I'm saying? Because we fighting the war for us, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all keep pushing. I love each and every last one of y'all for tuning in. And we're going to end the night with a song from the Legend, man. Since I ain't play his song, we're gonna ride out the demons. So,
family.
Appreciate you.
Thank y'all. One love, y'all.
Mine are the meanest. They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent. They show uninvited. So you better run away, for my demons come to play.
We all got them demons that we battle every day. Some of us choose them needles, but I'd rather smoke a J. I got a couple of homies that snort a 8-ball in a day. I swear we looking for a way just to make a great escape. Pressure built like a mountain, bills flowing like a fountain. Need a couple shots of Henny so my sorrow I can drown in. A woman want the world, but I'm feeling too grounded. I swear I love my children cause they keep me well rounded. Cause I got a bunch of snakes in my family, they be pouncing. Even knew a few niggas that done switch up over ounces. Looking for the white man, I hate the way that nigga texts, but I'm dreaming about my own. That is my goal, my satisfaction. But to them it could be proper, something cause an infraction. I am worse than a boom behind a chemical reaction. Let me hit another blunt so I do not see a distraction. Cause a nigga will go off and take affirmative action.
We all got a demon.
Yes.
But mine are the meanest.
Yes.
They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent. They show uninvited. So you better run away, for my demons come to play.
Some think they got the world sitting on their shoulders. Others got the monkey jump around in the corner. Have you ever seen a fiend and know the measures there go? They would sell their fucking body and just offer you their soul, just to chase that little high so they can kiss the pipe hole. Those are the dangerous motherfuckers that done lost sense of control. There's others with the slightest of the hand that make you spaz, while them feather finger motherfuckers eating out the trash. They'll rub your ass blind and leave your place on smash. It could even be your family that would take you for your last. They won't even come around unless you got a couple rats with their hands stuck out, hollering about give me that. Or you can get your penny pinching ass to the fucking back. I never seen so many hazards, never seen so many traps. Niggas hating on the Legend cause they realize there's a gap. I'm a real ass nigga, never known to try to cap. Yes, yes.
Mine are the meanest. They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent.
demons that we face and battle every day. Some is different than others. Some might be addiction. Some might be just pleasure. Whatever you go through, it's about how you fight that thing and come back from. So what's your story? And what's your demon?
We all got our demons. Mine are the meanest. They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent. They're short and violent. So you better run away before my demons come to play.
Body to beat global. And we ain't playing with you.
As a man, you have a lot of responsibilities in life, man. No matter what it is, any obstacle, any mountain, any hill, any bump in the road, you don't let nothing stop you, man. No matter what it takes, man. Anything easy in life, you will never respect. A test is just a setup for a testimony. Yeah. You can't call yourself a man if you ready to quit. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Talk to him, nigga. I know all about the struggle, homie. Cause I did it. And I went through it. I never gave up. No matter what. Never will I give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never will I give it up. No matter what. You will never make me run. Never will I give it up. No matter what, I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. I'm sick of these fuckers, they taking the law in their hand. Trying to get me a chopper cause nobody following the fucking laws of the land. How do they call you a man? You really a bitch, you be calling your friend. And when we go jogging, you calling it in. You not a man, you really a trend. I had enough of a man. These trumpets I blow don't belong in a band. I'ma give him the smoke, I'ma blow up his head. I'ma empty the clip, make sure that he dead. My pencil mechanical stacked with the lead. I'm a radical when I done ran out of meds. Will detach your neck from your head. My bandana red. Let's go. Never will I give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never will I give it up. No matter what. You will never make me run. Never will I give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. I feel like just taking a jog, running a couple of blocks. Put on my bandana, grab me a tee. Put on my shoes and my socks. When I work out, I just like to go hard. I should be sick cause my name is Ahmad. I never bother nobody, they won't bother me. That's just the way of the law. Now who would've thought I would pay such a cost? The neighbors, they just started making these calls. They telling the peoples I'm breaking it home. I pray to God that I just make it home. I came by myself so I'm running alone. Somebody is calling me, what do they want? I'm looking behind me, I'm seeing the truck. In the back of the truck is a man with a gun. I do what I do and continue to run. They pull up beside me, they cutting me off. The man in the back, he begin to jump off. I protected myself before he could let off. But he pulled the trigger and that's when I would fall. 2 shots in my body, I knew I was gone. They could have left me alone. I wish I was home. I'm on my way to the throne. What up, Mark? I'm running with you.